In this Forex weekly analysis, we're looking at market turning point and our area of interest to buy and to sell. Let's get started with our analysis. First, we'll be looking at the dollar index. The dollar index on my daily chart still have this break of a higher low, which is this level of higher low. Price break this higher low, which indicates a change of trend for bullish move for the dollar index. So ever since then, price has been on the consolidation. You can see that we have a series of a range. We have a lower high, lower high, lower high. So what we expect now for us to buy, we'll be expecting price to break out of this range, this series of which is an inner structure range. Then wait for retest. Then we start looking for buying opportunity for the dollar index. Then for sell, we will start looking for a break of this higher low. Then we wait for a retest. Then we start looking for selling opportunity. Currently now, the dollar index is currently on a range. We have no clear direction on the dollar index until break these levels I mark at. So let's look at the weekly chart of the dollar index. On the dollar index, on the weekly chart, price is currently on a support level. So long we have price at support level, so we have we have a price on support level and also on this weekly resistance level. So we will need to hold on and wait for clear direction for price before we can make any decision this coming week. So we wait for price to break out of all this level I just spotted before we make any decision on the dollar index. So let's look at the Euro USD. So Euro USD on my daily charts have the same structure. We have price create higher high, lower high, then price break this higher low, which indicates a shift in trend for downtrend. After the break, so ever since then, price has been on the consolidation on Euro USD. Price has been on consolidation on Euro USD. We have this series of higher low. Price has been on this series of higher low, and for us to sell now, we need to expect price to break this level and retest. Then we start looking for selling opportunity. For the buying opportunity, we need price to break out of this lower high, which we need price to break out of this lower high, then wait for a test for buy to the top. So for now, we need to stay out of the market and expect price to clear these levels I just spotted out. Once we see price clearing out of this level, we can start looking for our selling and our buying opportunity. So let's look at the weekly chart of the Euro USD. Let's look at the weekly chart of the Euro USD. So on my weekly chart, you can see that price is currently on a resistance level. We have price on this long-term resistance level. Then we also have price on this resistance level. And the structure of the Euro USD on the daily chart on the weekly chart still remain uptrend. You can see we have a lower low, higher low, higher low, higher low. This indicates a strong uptrend for the Euro USD. So for us to buy the Euro USD, we need price to close above this resistance, this weekly resistance, then wait for retest, then we'll start looking for possible buying opportunity. Then for us to sell the Euro USD, we need price to take this weekly support level, then we wait for retest, then we start looking for sell on the Euro USD. So for now, we need to stay out of the Euro USD for now until we see clear direction on Euro USD. The market still remain unclear for us to take a good position for Euro USD this week. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and like this video for more Forex trading tips and Forex analysis. Let's continue with our analysis. So we're looking at the Gbpusd USD. Gbpusd USD on the daily chart still have this structure. We have this higher high and lower high and a lower high. Then we have this lower low. Then after price cleared this for downtrend, price now went into range. We now have this range on the pounds USD. For us to buy, we need a break of price above this higher low, then wait for retest, then we'll start looking for buying opportunity for the pounds USD. For the sell opportunity, we need a price below this level, then wait for retest, we start looking for selling opportunity. Currently now we don't have a clear direction for the pounds USD. Price is still currently on a range on the pounds USD. We need to wait for price to give us a clear direction for us to make any decision on the pounds USD. So let's look at the weekly chart of the pounds USD. So on my weekly chart, we have price close on this strong weekly resistance level, which indicates possible reversal for price. Then we also have this support at this level, which also needs price to clear for us to start looking for selling opportunity. So if price can break this side, if we can see a break of this resistance, we start looking for buying opportunity. Then if we can see a break of this support level, we start looking for selling opportunity. So pounds USD for now still remain neutral. So we have no clear direction on the pounds USD for now. So we need to wait for price to clear out all this level before start looking for every possible direction for the pounds USD. So let's look at our next pair, which is the Australia USD. Australia USD on my daily chart break out of this high. So long price break out of this high, we now have a lower low, higher low. So what we expect this week on Australia USD, we need price to retest this break level, then we'll start looking for possible buying opportunity for the Australia to the top. So let's look at the weekly chart of the Australia USD. So on my weekly chart, the trend of the market on the weekly chart still remains uptrend. We have a lower low, higher low. We have a series of higher low. So long we have this series of higher low, what we expect on the weekly chart, we need price to come to this our area of demand level, which is this level of area of demand. Then we start looking for possible buying opportunity. We expect price to come to retest this area of demand. Then we expect a buy to this next weekly resistance level. So we need price to hit this strong reversal level on the weekly chart, which is this area. Is our area of interest for reversal for the Australia USD. So we expect a price to retest, then hit this next weekly resistance level. So our point this week, we're waiting for Australia to retest to this our demand zone, then we'll start looking for possible buying opportunity for the Australia to the top. So our main focus this week will be Australia USD. So we're expecting price to retest this our weekly support level before we start looking for possible buying opportunity on the Australia USD to the top. So we now have a good setup on Australia USD, but we expect price to do a retest first before we look for any possible buying opportunity. So let's look at our next pair, which is the gold USD. Gold USD still remain bullish. We have this bullish structure on gold USD, but before we can start looking for any buy, we need price to come to this area of our support, this area of support level before start looking for possible buying opportunity. So gold still remain bullish for this week. So let's look at the weekly chart of the gold USD. On my weekly chart, we have this uptrend structure on the gold USD. So long we have this uptrend structure, we wait for price to retest this support zone. Then we start looking for buying opportunity for the gold to the top. So gold still remain bullish on this week. So expect price to retest any of this zone before we start looking for possible buying opportunity for the gold USD. So let's look at our next pair, which is the Usdjpy. Usdjpy on my daily chart have this uptrend structure on the daily chart. We have a lower low, higher low, series of higher low before price went into range. Currently now we have price inside this range. So for us to buy, we need a break of price above this high, then wait for retest before start looking for buying opportunity. Then for the sell opportunity, we need a break of price below this level, wait for retest, we start looking for selling opportunity. So USDJPY now still remain neutral. We have no clear direction for the USDJPY. So let's look at the weekly chart of the USDJPY. So on my weekly chart, we have price close on the weekly resistance and also a weekly support level, which shows that the Usdjpy still remain unclear for us to make any decision. We have price on this weekly resistance. Then we also have price on this weekly support level. We also have price on this weekly support level. So which this indicates no clear direction for the Usdjpy. So for us to have our clear direction, we need a break of price above this high, wait for retest, we start looking for possible buy to this next weekly resistance level. Then for the sell scenario, we need a break below this level, then wait for retest, then we start looking for possible selling opportunity for the Usdjpy. So Usdjpy for now still remain neutral. We have no clear direction on Usdjpy. So we have to wait for price to clear out all this level for us to start looking for possible buy or sell opportunity on the Usdjpy. So if you find this weekly analysis helpful, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more trading tips and forex analysis. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.